Hi Dollar Divas, welcome back to my channel. So today I'll be sharing with you my August empties. I think it's been a pretty big month. I've had a couple really good months here, I feel, where I've used up quite a bit of products. So yeah, as always, I will go through each of these products and kind of let you know what I think, just kind of a quick review, whether or not I have or will repurchase or not, and all that good stuff. So of course, if you love empties videos, I've been doing these since the start of my channel over 6 years ago, so I will have my entire empties playlist linked down below so you can binge watch more videos like this. And of course, I do hope you'll become part of our Dollar Diva family here on YouTube. And so we have a lot to cover today, so I'm just gonna go ahead and dive into it. So I always go through some amount of wipes every month. Actually surprised I didn't go through more than one of these, because you guys know these are a staple of mine, the Yardley wipes from Dollar Tree. You get 18 really big wipes, usually one. Here's one that I have. One is all I need to do my makeup. They're just big, they're good quality. If you're not new to my channel and you've been with me, you're so sick of hearing me say this, but the Yardley is my favorite. I do like the Modest as well, but the Yardley are my favorite. I'm really surprised I've only gone through one pack of these this month, but I did. So, like I said, you will always see those in my empties. And then I also went through, I think this is the second pack of these I went through. These are the Neutrogena fragrance-free gentle cleansing wipes. I bought 2 of them at CVS because I got some kind of a deal, and I didn't really like them. They removed my makeup fine, but I thought the cloth was just kind of flimsy. I have since purchased these simple wipes that I like. Normally I take off my makeup with like cold cream and a reusable makeup cloth, but every now and again I might just take off like my eye makeup and lip makeup with one of these, or I might just use a couple of these. But so I don't go through them too often, but I do go through them. So these here will not be a repurchase for me. Like I said, I just didn't really care for them. I didn't have any like adverse reactions to them or anything like that. I just didn't think the quality of the cloth was all that great. So these I will not purchase again. Then I used up a puff, so it was time to replace it. So this is something I buy at the Dollar Tree. So I purchased one at the Dollar Tree a while back, and this is the one that I had been using for some time. So they hold up really great, you guys. $1.25. These have come such a long way, and I really feel it since they've raised the price a quarter. So yeah, I really have to kind of remind myself to buy a new one because they don't fall apart quite the way they used to. So like I said, this is a repurchase for me always at the Dollar Tree. We actually just bought my husband one because his was needing replaced. And yeah, these are a staple item. I have already repurchased mine from the Dollar Tree. And then this here is something I love so very much. I still got kind of a little bit in there. Oh goodness. I might just have to make sure I use that. But I've been working on this for a couple of years, and you guys know, again, if you're not new to my channel, you know this. I love this Dr. Teal's like melatonin sleep line. I've got everything from them. This is the body oil. I've got the body wash, the body scrub, the pillow spray. I've had the body cream. I love this scent. I will repurchase this. I haven't yet because I've got a couple of like lavender body oils that I found at Dollar Tree a couple of years ago that I really need to use. So in the meantime, I'm gonna not use this, but like I said, this is like one of my favorite scents. I like the body oil better than the body cream. It's got sweet almond oil, cocoa butter, and jojoba oil. And like I said, it just smells, it gives you lightweight moisture in the bath or after the bath. So apparently you can put it in your bath water if you want. I just use it after. Love it so very much. I will absolutely always repurchase things from this line of Dr. Teal's, so love it. Then this here was just in a recent Dollar Tree skincare review video. So I used up the Spa Luxury Super Smooth Shave Cream. This is the vanilla lavender scent. These are dupes for the EOS. They don't smell quite as good as the EOS, and they're a little thinner than the EOS, but I really, really like them nonetheless. I think I like the one that comes in the white package better. I have not used the one in the pink yet. I would definitely repurchase this, absolutely. This is actually the second one I've used up. I used to have the one that came in the white package. And I haven't repurchased it because I'm testing out some other shave cream from the Dollar Tree. And I'm trying to finish up a shave oil from the Dollar Tree, so I haven't repurchased this yet, but I absolutely would. I found it to be every bit as much as the EOS brand. So, like I said, my favorite one is the one that comes in the white. So yeah, I will absolutely repurchase this again for sure. So then something else I used up, I've had this for, I guess, a few years. It's from the Dollar Tree. It's the Personal Care Bikini Shave Gel. It's comparable to the Bikini Zone brand, which of course goes for much more money. I haven't seen this in a little while at the Dollar Tree. Let me know if you have. I hope they didn't get rid of it. It's really, really, really good. It's got aloe vera, vitamins A and E, shea butter, chamomile. It's specifically designed for your bikini area. This is a really great product. Like I said, I haven't repurchased because I really haven't seen it, but I definitely would. So I went through one of these value size CVS Health Sport sunscreens. This was in SPF 70. And I actually had just replaced my sunscreen like a couple weeks ago, and now I'm kind of done using the pool. So, so I'll have that for next year. And I always check the expiration dates of my sunscreen before I use it. This one here I bought last year, and it's good for 2 more years. So, yeah, I love buying the CVS brand sunscreens. They've always worked really well for me, and this one here was really good. So I always get the CVS generic sunscreens most often, both for my face and my body. So these here I reviewed in some recent Dollar Tree skincare review videos, and they are the Be Pure concentrated facial serums. We get the hyaluronic acid and the retinol. And I will have all those videos linked down below if you want to catch more in-depth reviews on these products. I really like the retinol. I would definitely buy the retinol again. The hyaluronic acid, I think I like La Roche-Posay better. I think these are wonderful for travel because you don't have to bring your big bottles of stuff. So I would absolutely buy these. The vitamin C ones as well. So I haven't repurchased these, but I totally would, especially for the sake of traveling. Now the retinol, I feel really worked just like as good as my Paula's Choice retinol. I don't know how the price over time, buying 10 at a time for $1.25 would compare to like the Paula's Choice that I buy, but which is like my favorite. And of course it's a little pricey, but yeah, I feel this did really just as good, the retinol did. Then this here is the Global Beauty Care Power Face Wash. It's supposed to have caffeine and microfine pumice. And again, this was in a recent skincare review video. It was fine. It wasn't like groundbreaking, and it's certainly not my favorite cleanser from Dollar Tree. So for $1.25, I would pick a couple of other things, but definitely not bad. I had no adverse reactions. And of course, I haven't repurchased because I'm using some other stuff. And like I said, I like some other stuff better, but definitely not a bad cleanser. Then this here is the Spa Essentials Plump Collagen Serum for smoothing and firming your skin. They've got a couple other varieties of these. Of course, found at Dollar Tree. And I didn't have any adverse reactions. I just didn't love it. I feel like there's some other better serums at the Dollar Tree, as well as like my high-end serums that I really like, or even my drugstore stuff. Like I said, no adverse reactions, but I personally wouldn't purchase this again for my now mature skin. Then of course this here, the Be Pure Glow Up Night Moisturizer. I liked this for the purpose that I bought it for. It's kind of a gel consistency. And I'm currently using the toner, which I like. And I have the serum, which I bought but haven't tried yet. Love the packaging. I would buy this again for like putting on after I've taken off my makeup, but before I want to like commit to like washing my face and doing all my treatments, or like taking my makeup off in work and then driving home. I like to have a little something on my skin after I've removed my makeup. So you've heard me say before that I like a gel, like a light gel type moisturizer for that purpose. So this one here really did the trick. I had no adverse reactions, but I know a lot of people do because of the fruit extracts and the fragrance, so you just have to be careful with your skin. But I enjoyed this. I would buy it again. I haven't, but I would. Magic Root Cover-Up. This is light to medium blonde. I had this from back when I used to be blonde. I've been brunette now the last couple of years, just recently went back to blonde. And now, being blonde, I get gray roots, y'all. It's crazy. Last time I was blonde, like 2-3 years ago, I didn't really get really gray roots, but now I do. But actually at the time I had bought this because when I would tone my hair and then I would put on my blonde hair pieces for my job as a performer, my hair might be a little overtoned for the first couple days, so I would use this to warm up my hair so it matched my hair piece. Now I use it to cover my grays. And I do like the L'Oreal. I also use the Gray Away. And I've recently bought the Be Pure, which I'm gonna tell you about in a future Dollar Tree product review video that I've got some thoughts. But I like this a lot. I try to catch it on sale and use points and stuff at CVS, but it's a really nice root touch-up spray. So I haven't repurchased it yet, but I totally would. Purchased it many, many times. Then this here, so I have to do my roots again. I just bought this stuff the other day. So this is something that I will do sometimes instead of using like bleach on my roots. I will sometimes use this product here. This is the L'Oreal Excellence High Color. It's for dark hair only. So it's a high lift blonde dye. This is in vanilla champagne. So it says it's a multi-level lift in one step, no brassiness. Anti-breakage. It's got a ceramide complex in it. So I really like this. So now I'm starting to get really gray, but I still do have dark. Sometimes I'll do this just as like you know, just to kind of touch up my roots real quick. It's just a much quicker process than bleach and all that kind of stuff. So I have already repurchased this. And this has been a product I've enjoyed for a long time. This is a product that I enjoyed the last time I was blonde, and I'm enjoying it again. So, like I said, already repurchased that. So this here, so I have a couple items I'm just letting go of because, for a couple reasons, I'll explain. So this product here I am letting go because, y'all, it is old. So this Equate Petroleum Jelly here, it doesn't smell or look bad, and it's about 60% full. I just didn't use it much. This expired in 2019, you guys. So it is 6 years past its expiration date. And so, you know, it's just one of those things like, I know it doesn't expire like, you know, if it expires in February of 2019, March of 2019, it's not going to kill you. But I don't know. I kind of just got to where I was like, it's just so old. Then this here, so y'all, this finally kind of fell apart on me. So I've got two of these. I got one here at home, and this is the one that I had in work. And I'm talking about the Sassy Chic foundation brush. So mine has finally kind of fallen apart from wash and wear. My other one is still holding up really, really well. This one here, not so much. It has been washed several times. I think this one here is a little older than that one. So I'm letting this go. It's just had it. But these are wonderful brushes for $1.25. Apparently they're dupes for Rare Beauty brushes. They probably don't last as long. Cheaper brushes do degrade over time. I do find versus like expensive brushes that I've purchased. So then it was time to replace my beauty blender. This is a Sassy Chic beauty blender, and you can just see it's just been used, and I do try to replace them every couple of months or so. So I do always buy these at the Dollar Tree. I feel like you can't beat it for $1.25, so I've already repurchased that. Then this here I can't really repurchase because it was something I found at the Dollar Tree a few years ago, and I finally used it up. It's the Hard Candy Sheer Envy Lift and Firm Primer. So I've been using this in work, and I finally used it up. It was nice, you know. I don't really notice a crazy difference with face primers. I've got some that I'm trying to use up. I've got a couple more hard candy ones that I found at Dollar Tree. And so yeah, like I said, nothing special. If I could repurchase it, I wouldn't necessarily repurchase this particular one. Not bad, it's just nothing super groundbreaking in my opinion. But like I said, that was a fun Dollar Tree find a few years ago. So these are some Ione lashes that I'm letting go. And they don't really look as worn as some of the lashes that I put in my empties. But these, I don't know, for whatever reason, started pinching my eyes a little bit more. It might just be the style of them, so I'm letting these go. I did use them in a couple of videos, and then I brought them to work and used them for a few shows. So now they are done. And I love Ione lashes. I always do continue to purchase Ione lashes, so those are always, and I buy different styles and stuff like that, but I always will repurchase Ione lashes. Then I used up a chapstick. I'm surprised I only used one up this month, but I did. It's just my little grocery store generic brand, Top Care, and it's got an SPF 15 in it. No taste, no fragrance, just a nice basic lip balm. These are always a repurchase. They come in a 2-pack for like $1, just over $1 at my grocery store. So they are a constant repurchase for me. Then 2 more makeup items. So I got this at either Family Dollar or Dollar General, maybe about 3 years ago, and it's the LA Colors setting powder. This is in light, and I've had this in work, and I have made short work of it. Nice setting powder, nothing super special, super crazy. It was probably maybe $3 or something like that, I don't remember, but used it up, and I would definitely repurchase it again. It's a really big container, and did a really nice job. Then last but not least, and this is a foundation that I really, really do love from the drugstore. It's the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation. This is the matte finish, and this is in caramel. So this color here is a little bit dark for me, and I've been mixing it with some lighter foundation that I have in work, and so finally used it up. It's got one of these like applicator things right here. It's like a plastic spatula. Very, very, very good foundation. This is one of those foundations I would always repurchase from the drugstore. I think it's super affordable. It's really good. You get lots of shades, some different formulas, so just a really good foundation in my opinion. So let me know if you've used some of these products, what you think. You know I love hearing from you all. What have you used up this month? Definitely let me know down below in the comment section. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit the like button. Liking and commenting and sharing help me and my channel out so very much. So I very much appreciate it. Definitely check out my Empties playlist down below and binge watch more content like this. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.